Hi, and welcome to part 4 of our arrow build. Okay, so in today's show, we're going to do part 4 of our arrow build. Okay, so what do we need? We're going to need some glue, cleaner, a pipe cleaner brush thing, of course, our arrow, and today we're putting in knocks. Okay, so let's start by mixing up a little bit of glue here. This is JB Weld. It's the JB Weld plastic bonder. We're going to see how that works. It also says it does carbon. So let me get this out of the way. Here we go. Get where are my, oh, there they are. My toothpicks here. Mix this up. Now, I wanted to get the gray JB Weld, but you know how it goes at Walmart. You go there 100 times, get the same stuff, and you go back to get more, and they don't have it. Typical Walmart. So I'm going to try this. Like I said, it also says it does carbon fibers and metals and stuff too. So hopefully this will work just fine. Okay, we got that all mixed up. Now we're going to just kind of rough up the inside a little bit. And we're going to clean out what we just did. So we're just going to need just a little bit of cleaner. This is just fingernail polish remover. You just put a little bit on your Q-tip. Right around the inside. It's not too bad. Now I'm just going to kind of dry it a little bit. Okay. Now, as you recall in one of my episodes, I think it was the last one, we used this vertical fletching jig from SAS. Because on one side is the, I don't know how well you can see it, is the mark for the spine. So we want to put it on the opposite side. So as you notice, I turned this 180 degrees using the 4 fletching jig on there. Okay, which made my mark 180 degrees over here. Now what you want to do is you want to line up for the odd fletching right here. You want to line this up. So let's put a little bit of glue on here. Or I should say JB Weld on here. This stuff doesn't spread as easily as the regular JB Weld. Okay. I'm going to line up my mark. Again, which is right there. Just kind of rotate it, kind of spread the glue around a little bit. Line it up. Get yourself a towel and wipe off the excess glue. Now it did turn a little bit, so I'm going to turn this back around and line it up. There we go. Wipe it again real nicely because you want to get all the excess glue off. Perfect. Yeah, maybe not. Yes, that is perfect. Okay, all lined up and ready to dry. So now we're going to grab our next arrow and do the same thing on this one. Now, it doesn't make any difference if you put in the knock first or the insert. It doesn't make any difference. I prefer to put in the knock first. And the reason for that is that there's, depending on the type of inserts that you're using, may not have a little hole in the tip. So there's going to be air captured inside the knock or inside the tube, which is going to cause the insert we'll just use the knock here to, so if this end already has the weight in it, the insert, then when you try pushing this in, it's going to keep pushing it out. Okay, so that's why I do this end first before I do the other end. And I also let everything cure for at least 24 hours before I go on to my next step. Okay, the reason for that is it's going to give it a better adhesive, at least in my opinion. Because if you try to do it, say, too quick, you might run into some problems. And I don't like running into problems. Because if you run into problems, you got to almost start over again. And that's really, really hard to do. Wiping the excess glue off. And get rid of this one. Check my line up. My line. Looking good. Okay. That one's done. Now, these 4 I'm doing, they're coming in at an estimated weight right now of 578. Okay? I'm getting pretty doggone close. It's 578, 578.7, 578.6, 6, and 7. So that's really, really good. Really, really close to what you want. These are all estimated weights. We won't know the official weight until we get the whole thing put together. Now, you'll want to hit that subscribe button down below because I have a surprise for everybody. It was a surprise for me too. And that's what we're going to be working on the next episode of building our arrows. And I think you might find it a very pleasant surprise. And then also, if I had to change some things, and I'll show that to you on the next episode of the build. So you want to hit that subscribe button down below. And you'll want to hit that all notification bell all down below. So you'll know when I got a new episode coming out. Let me realign this. Because I've made some changes to what's going to happen as we go along. Because I may have basically won't be spending more money than I planned on. But with that said, it's okay. It's just going to take us a little while longer to do our build. This is longer than I planned on. I wanted to be done by now, but we got to be very, very precise on our build. Okay, so here is the last one. I'm only doing 4 arrows on this time around. And also, again, on our next build, I will tell you why we're changing things. This stuff dries pretty doggone fast. It's pretty thick right now. Okay, this is the last arrow. There's my mark. Twisting it in. Grab my towel. Wipe it off. I've had really good luck with JB Weld on doing this. And I haven't lost anything, but when I've used other stuff, I have. Okay. All lined up. Okay. Like I said, if you want to hit that subscribe button down below, hit that all notification bell. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think, how you think the build is going. I know it's going slow, and I've been doing that basically on purpose. And also share these with your family, friends, and your worst enemy. Now, I'm starting out with doing 4 arrows, and I'll show you why. Like I said, you want to hit that subscribe button. I know I've hit that. Well, we've drowned that one because I got a surprise for you guys. I think you're going to like it because it's going to give me more variety of stuff. So, like I said, I'm going to let this cure for 24 hours before I do anything else. Yeah. So, again, I want to thank you for watching, and I really, really appreciate it. And remember, these episodes are dedicated to my son, and thank you for watching Utah Crossbow Hunter.